Well, good morning, guys, from a beautiful sunny Monday morning in Mijas Pueblo. It's a beautiful day. It's the final day of the 4-day Pure Energy Healing practitioners course, and it's a fabulous day here. We kind of learn over the days to let go of our mind, stop worrying, stop panicking, stop fearing, stop questioning, stop wondering about the what ifs, how or am I good enough? And these 4 days really do truly ground you, hold you down instead of kind of flying off with the fairies, if you understand. This is a grounding academy. It isn't a place where, we talk about I never like to talk negative about certain aspects of the spiritual field, but there are, especially over the 12 years I've been doing this, there are segments of this kind of field of work where it becomes so inflated, it becomes so over magical that people are so let down because their expectation of, why I can't astrally fly, why I can't connect to my guides, why I can't hear spirits, why I can't see aura, why this and why that. And that actually holds us back on our spiritual path. Because like Hollywood movies, most of that is inflated beyond extreme. Yes, there are people who see, there are people who feel, there are people who hear. Of course, we all have our gifts. But the issue with that is that when people overemphasize, when they use their ego and whatever it is, it kind of deflates other people. It kind of deflates other people. And what happens with that, and I don't think some teachers realize this, but when they blow themselves up to a degree that their pupils don't ever feel that they can get there, they kind of feel so bad that sometimes they turn away and don't even bother. And that's really sad, because for me, when we start our spiritual journey, we as guides should be extremely loving, careful, slow, understanding, to the point that when we first started, how were we led on this journey? The little synchronicities, the wonderful little things that happened, which were mighty, mighty powerful to us at the time, which then opened us up to the greater path and our greater understanding and feeling. And the beautiful thing about that is that if you're watching this now and you're on a spiritual journey and you're in a rush, you want that tablet to swallow now that you can hear, feel and see everything. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, and it's never worked like that. You have all the gifts that your teachers, guides, people who write books, you have everything, okay? That everything is in with you that they have. But what fascinates me more than anything is that you have something different from what your teachers, guides and the people who write the books have. And that's what I look at. That's what I focus on. You are so unique in this world, and there is a gift within you, one specific gift. You've got thousands, but one of them that is so profound that if you can focus on that gift, and let me tell you what that gift is, it's a gift that you don't even acknowledge most of the time because you think it's just normal. But if you actually stop and listen to me asking you this question, what are you actually comfortable with? For me, I was sat in a circle once, and there was a medium talking and explaining that he knew, there was a he and a she, that he knew of a person that went onto a stage and said to a lady, you got on a bus yesterday and you went to Hereford Street, then you turned off and went on to Glebe Street, and then you went on to Harrison Road, and then you walked into here. Is that right? And she said, yes, oh my God. And everybody went, oh, amazing. And I thought, okay. And he kind of talked about all this powerful stuff, and I'm sat there thinking, this is so egoistic, inflated. We've not come here for that. We've come here to find out who we are and what we're about. And anyway, I asked him a question, and his wife stood up and turned round and said, do you know, my dear, I don't think you're ready for this kind of field of work. Maybe you should leave. I was only asking a question. And she says, so what kind of gifts do you think you have? And I said, and I thought about it, and in that moment I said, well, I feel things. I feel people like this beautiful lady there. I can feel her. And then I started talking, just saying a few words about her. And then I went to the next person. I said, this gentleman here, I feel this. And when I'd finished, I'd gone around the room and I'd spoke about everybody's feelings and what I felt for them. And I noticed that they were all crying. And the woman and man was very angry with me, very angry. But actually, that was a really great point for me, because they, without them even knowing, they brought out something in me that I, at that point, realised that gift was in me, was feeling somebody. I could feel that person and what they needed, and that they needed love, and I could feel so, and it was beautiful. And at the end, these people came to me and gave me a hug and said, thank you. And I said, no, thank you. And that was the start of my understanding about me. And you have a gift in you that is different from me, that is more powerful than mine. It will be. And don't ever look upon anybody's gift and copy them and try to be like them. You are your gift. What's inside you is so profound and so powerful that if you could just take time and still yourself and be truthful with yourself and ask yourself, where am I most comfortable inside me? Where do I feel the most comfortable when I talk to people? What is it I have that makes me feel so good when I'm able to share certain things with people? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself. Don't look towards a guru to show you the answer. Don't look towards other people to be like them. That is the biggest mistake our world has. That is the biggest mistake that you can make along your journey. Yes, it's lovely to feel other people's gifts. Yes, it's lovely to listen to people. It's beautiful to travel the world to try and find these people to help you. But the truth is that even after going around the world and reading 1,000 books and meeting 1,000,000 gurus, you will still come back to yourself and you will ask the original question that I am giving to you now. Who am I? Why am I here? And what are my gifts that I'm here to share with the world to help heal this world? You are your gift. And where you are right now is where you're meant to be. And this spiritual journey that you're on is a beautiful one. Let everything go and just flow. But be more open to you. Start to look at yourself more. Start to realize that you are amazing. That you are gifted. And you are gifted. You are. Clear your mind. Live day by day. Live in the moment. Don't rush. Don't force. Because the quicker you want things, 9 times out of 10, you miss everything that's given to you. Slow down. Be still. And most of all, learn to love yourself and learn to realize that you are everything that you ever needed. So from my heart to yours, I hope some of this made some sense. I don't even know what I was talking about today, but anyway, it is what it is. I love you all. Thank you for subscribing to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel, and thank you for being my friend. Thank you for sharing your messages daily with me. I love you all, and your support is, as I say, as my support is to you. We help each other. We are but mirrors in a world of brothers and sisters. Learn to love and learn to forgive. Have a great day, guys. You're beautiful. Did you know?